Let us open the cards and shuffle the deck. The cards are in this beautiful wooden box, and then in this cotton bag as it should be. Here they are. I will now shuffle them. I want to shuffle them good, that we can be sure that we will have the good readings. Okay, that's it. Now I will make 3 piles. By 2 cards. You will then, of course, choose your pile, and it will be reading for you. This reading today will be reading for next week. And you will find out with this reading situation in which you are today and what will cross your path in next week. First pile will be for those of you who will choose the green stone. Second pile will be with a blue stone, and third pile will be for those of you who will choose the red stone. Please take your time, concentrate, and choose one of the piles, and it will be your reading. Now that you have choose your pile, I will start with a green stone reading. The green stone us see what we have in our cards. This card will tell us what will cross your path in next week, what will happen to you, and which challenges you will face next week. And this card will tell us something about your current situation. The card for current situation is Six of Pentacles. You can see on this card a wealthy man giving to some beggars, to poor people, coins, money. And we can see that he's rightful. He has a beam scale in his left arm. So for now, it looks that you are one that is generous. This generosity could mean that you offer financial assistance to those in need through charitable donations, for example. But even if you are not financially wealthy, you can offer up your time, your energy, your love, and your support to those who are in need. And you know that it will be appreciated. If you are giving your time or your wisdom, it is the same as you giving away money or gifts, or maybe even better. For today we can say that you are in a good mood and you are happy that you can give what you have to others. Let us see what challenges you will face in the next week. The challenges for the next week is described with this card. The devil. What this card is telling us. The devil card represents your darker side and the negative forces that constrain you and hold you back from being the best version of yourself. But why? Why you will be the devil next week and today you are person. When I said man, I don't think only man, I think person that is willing to give away from him or her. Maybe because you have experienced and you will experience something bad. You will maybe meet somebody or someone that will change your mind, and you will tell to yourself, is it worthy to be a generous person? Why am I so good? Maybe next week you will be for one moment a person not willing to give. The devil may indicate that you will encounter people that are difficult and that they are draining your energy. You will maybe feel controlled and invaded. Or maybe you will face difficult relationships. Maybe your partner will try to control you. Maybe you will have some financial problems and you will say, I have been so good, and what I receive problems. These readings, today's readings, are short term. They are readings for 1 week. And in your readings, we see that next week will be a week of challenges that will cross your path. So be patient. This will pass. Although the devil is a major arcana card that is permanent, today's reading is reading for 1 week. This week will pass. You will have some maybe troubles, maybe some disappointment, but be brave. After this week will come another, and you will then challenge different problems that will be maybe far better than this one that devil is showing us. Let us see now what about the second pile. For those of you that have chosen this dark blue stone, now we will see what the cards telling us. currently or present is Six of Cups, and later on we will see this card with the challenges and with the explanation what will cross your path next week. This card is showing us today's situation. It is Six of Cups. You can see in this card a child giving flowers, cup of flowers, to a lady, to older woman, and the child has 6 cups. This card is telling me that you are in a good mood. It is showing me increased level of harmony and cooperation in your relationships. You are ready to give and receive without expectation. You are having feelings of joy and happiness. You are feeling free and innocent of the situations that you are facing today. All this, you can see, is telling us that your current situation is favorable to you and you are feeling just fine. Let us see now what will next week bring to you. A card for next week is 8 of Cups. Let us see first what we can really see on this card. We can see something that is not in harmony. Instead of having here and on the upper level here cups, we can see that 1 cup is missing. Also we can see that the moon is in some, we can say, awkward position. Is it the moon that is covering the sun, maybe? And then we can see a person with a stick that is helping him to walk, that is walking away. He is running away. He is escaping. This man has turned his back on these cups with a sense of loss and disappointment. The Eight of Cups reveals a time of unrest, when it feels as if something is missing. Work and relationships may appear harmonious, but only from the outside. And you may feel compelled to walk away from a disappointing situation. It could mean turning your back on an unfulfilling relationship, job, career, or something else that was once a source of great happiness to you, but now only brings you pain. It is not so fortunate card, and we can compare this to today's card, in which we are seeing happiness. But next week will be a week of challenges for you. Be patient. Do not make hasty decisions. After a week, it will pass. Now you may feel sadness, but fortunately, this reading is only for 1 week. Everybody can have problems and challenges, and of course that life cannot always bring you the best. But now when you know what the challenges are and that the next week is not so good, you can be more careful. Do not make some important decisions. Do not argue with people. Do not stop loving somebody because of this. Be patient. The times will change. But now, when you have been warned, it will be easier for you to pass over this next week. Let us see now the third and final pile for today's reading. This pile is for those of you that have chosen this red stone. Let us see the cards. Card that will explain your current situation is Judgment. And the card for the next week we will see later. And Judgment is an interesting card. When we have it in a two cards reading spread, because that usually give us an explanation what will happen in the future. It is a sign of impending events that will change your life in a good way. It is a symbol of enthusiasm and the swift arrival of a radical transformation. Because in our reading, this card is explaining us current situation, we can say that you are very excited about the future and you have great hopes for the future, and you're feeling that you will experience a period of luck and great inner vitality. You have positive feelings about today, you have hope, and it is a very powerful feeling. Maybe the future will bring some changings. Maybe you're now at a crossroads. You're aware that any choice you make will bring a significant change with long-lasting effects. And this card is telling me that you will have positive future. But because we are speaking about today, I can only say that you have a feeling that the future will be good. So let us see what the future will bring to you. At least 1 week, next week. This is the card for next week. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups brings the gift of love and key emotional events. It may mean the birth of a child, but because we are speaking only about 1 week, if you don't have yet pregnancy in your family, then it may bring the birth of a new idea or a spark of inspiration, something in which you can invest a great deal of loving and creative energy. In relationships, the Ace of Cups denotes falling in love, passion, and a significant new partnership. And in existing relationships, it signifies loves and support. Positive emotions will flow next week. We can see now a connection between the two cards. Judgment has been announcing the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups will bring you all positive things next week. Maybe an enterprise will come to realization. So it's time that you accept some new business concept or travel plan and give it your full attention. The Ace of Cups often represents a new relationship, be it a friendship, a new family connection, or romance. It is a good card. Be happy. Be grateful. With this, we will finish today's reading.